Hey guys, this is Rishi Chulani from The Dark Knot, and today I would like to talk about a component that is extremely critical when you are looking to dress dapper and dress well, and that is matching tie patterns to your suits and shirts. Now, a lot of guys focus on trying to understand color theory, which is difficult enough as it is for guys because, we're growing up focusing on sports, chasing girls, and, the usual stuff. So understanding pattern theory is extremely important when you are looking to dress well. Now, before I get into actually explaining pattern theory, one of the first things we can do when you are looking to match a tie pattern to your suit and shirt is to basically just use a solid tie. So if you are wearing a striped shirt or a checkered shirt, you can use a solid tie that's got a secondary color in the shirt as a dominant color of the tie. So for example, if you have a blue and white gingham shirt, neither the blue or the white is a dominant color. So you could have a blue solid tie to go with that blue and white gingham shirt. Similarly, if you have like a red and white striped shirt, then you could go with a burgundy solid tie or a red solid tie, and that's going to work. But now that we've said that, how do we actually match patterns? If we have a patterned shirt, what is the most critical step to look for when matching ties? And the first thing and main thing to look for is pattern proportion. While it's nice to have different types of patterns with your ties against your shirts, pattern proportion is absolutely critical. So what does pattern proportion relate to? Pattern proportion essentially means the amount of space within the pattern on your tie and the amount of space within the pattern on your shirt. So what you want to go for, and I've said this in earlier videos, is you want to go for a more muted shirt. Because if you have a louder shirt, your shirt's going to be your statement piece and not your tie. So a small micro checkered shirt or a finely striped shirt is going to be a great canvas upon which to wear your pattern tie. So if you have a small micro checkered shirt or you have a finely striped shirt, you could go with, as we'll see in the example here, a wider block stripe tie. This is our Canterbury regimental navy and red stripe tie that goes against a finely striped blue and white shirt. You will see here that the patterns are the same. You have stripe against stripe, but you have a striking look because you have a bold, widely spaced striped tie against a finely striped shirt. Other examples would be, and this is where you would start mixing and matching patterns, is a polka dot tie against a finely striped shirt. Now, as long as your polka dots are widely spaced apart, it's going to work perfectly. Of course, you have to take color considerations into account, which you can see my other video on regarding matching tie colors to your suits and shirts. But once you have your color considerations taken into account, you want to ensure, again, that you have the right pattern proportion differences. Again, you can go for different patterns, but it's not going to matter if you have similar proportions. You're not going to get a striking look. So if you see in this example here, if you go with a standard striped tie, standard width, against a standard striped shirt, standard width, you're not going to have a contrasting look. Or you could go with a polka dot tie where the polka dots are not widely spaced apart against a checkered shirt where the check space is average to medium. You are not going to get as striking a look as, again, this Canterbury regimental navy and red striped tie, wider block against a finely striped shirt. So pattern proportion is of absolute importance. Now you can do the reverse. You can start with a shirt that is wider space. You could go with a larger checkered shirt. In this case though, your shirt is going to be the statement piece, which is why I suggest going with a subtle shirt like a micro checkered shirt to start and building your way out with a more complex tie pattern. But if you do choose to go with a window pane or a larger checkered shirt or a white striped shirt, then you need the inverse. So you need your tie pattern to be closely held together. So it could be an animal, motif tie, an animal print tie where your patterns are close together, or it could be the opposite of a polka dot tie, which is a pin dot tie where you have small dots closely held together as opposed to a polka dot where it's wider spread apart. You have small, closely held patterns on your tie against a larger spaced pattern shirt. This is Rishi Chulani from The Dark Knot, and I hope you found this video helpful. Please feel free to subscribe below to get further updates from our YouTube channel, where I will be releasing more and more content on a regular basis. What I will also be doing is linking to our tie collection at The Dark Knot, because we've gone through the deliberate plan of finding matching tie, suit, and shirt combinations for every tie that we sell. So it literally takes all the guesswork out for you. You could use our filtered search feature on our website and look for ties based on the suits and shirts and the colors and patterns that you have in your wardrobe, and our algorithm will basically give you matching tie combinations, which takes out all the guesswork for you. So again, this is Rishi Chulani from The Dark Knot. I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you. So what is it that makes the dark knot tie so special? Well, for a start, each of our ties and accessories are exquisitely handmade with extremely luxurious material. But the dark knot is beyond just the items that we are selling. It's about our brand philosophy and our vision. Each of our items come presented in an elegant black gift box with gift box packaging, in addition to coming with style advice. When I launched the dark knot, I was concerned with truly helping gentlemen dress better. As a person that was in the corporate world for over 10 years, I often used to struggle with mixing and matching of my ties and accessories to my suits and shirts. Hence, the dark knot was founded. It is this philosophy that really sets us apart, as we are more about an experience than just a product. This tie is our Ashfield Abstract Navy tie, as you will shortly see, and it comes presented in an elegant black gift box for the Edition collection, which are our premium ties. Now, all of our ties come in similar black gift boxes. So as you will see when we open this box, you will see that this is one of our luxurious handmade silk ties made from premium silk, which is a higher yarn count, and it's got a beautiful navy and pink abstract / foulard pattern. Now, what would you wear this tie with? This is exactly where our style advice comes in, because a lot of men struggle with mixing and matching of tie colors and patterns to their suits and shirts. So what we do with every item is we present them with a little envelope with a card in it that gives style advice, so that you never leave your house mismatched again. Whether you're dressing for work, a presentation, a meeting, a wedding event, or even a date at night, we want to make sure that you are always dressed your best. So this card here comes with style advice for matching suits and shirts. As you can see, we have the name of our item listed at the top. This is our Ashfield Abstract Navy and Pink Silk Tie. And it says, pair this exquisite silk tie with a solid or striped white, blue, or pink shirt and a solid striped or plaid charcoal gray, navy blue, or brown suit. The pink and navy elements of this tie will perfectly complement a lighter blue or pink shirt. So there you have it, your style advice based on color and pattern, so you never leave your house mismatched again. One more thing that comes with all of our ties, and again, this is part of the experience to ensure that you are always well dressed, are these tie clips. Now, a lot of guys out there wear tie bars, but we want these tie clips because they are more subtle and they give you that option of wearing a tie that is always fastened to your shirt without an exposed tie bar. So whether you are, out hitting the dance floor hard, or you're washing your hands after having used the bathroom, or you're trying to keep your tie in place after you've had that fat, juicy steak, we want to ensure that your tie is always well fastened to your shirt. Now, with these tie clips, this is a little loop that comes. It's a plastic loop, and all you have to do is insert the plastic loop into the fabric loop here and the label loop at the back, and you want to clip these two portions to your shirt buttons so that your tie is always firmly in place. So there you have it, an unboxing of the dark knot ties, and I hope you join the dark knot family soon. Thank you.